Jersey, South Central Warren County in northwestern New Jersey, northwestern Mercer County, Somerset County, northwestern Middlesex County, Montgomery County in southeastern Pennsylvania, Bucks County in southeastern Pennsylvania, northeastern Chester County in southeastern Pennsylvania, Philadelphia County in southeastern Pennsylvania, Delaware County in southeastern Pennsylvania, until 1:45 p.m. At 1 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Bloomsbury to near Fricks to Marshallton, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Philadelphia, Trenton, Westchester, Somerville, Bensalem, Bridgewater, Ewing, Norristown, Chester, Phoenixville, Lansdale, West Norton, Middlesex, East Norton, Princeton, Yadden, Westtown, Bound Brook, Manville, and Percy. People attending COVID-19 drive-through testing should seek safe shelter immediately. This includes the following highways: Interstate 287 in New Jersey between mile markers 8 and 27. Interstate 295 in New Jersey between mile markers 68 and 76. Interstate 78 in New Jersey between mile markers 7 and 43. Interstate 95 in Pennsylvania between mile markers 6 and 10. Interstate 476 in Pennsylvania between mile markers 0 and 19. Pennsylvania Turnpike between exits 320 and 353. Northeast extension between exits 820 and 831. Interstate 676 in Pennsylvania between mile markers 0 and 1. New York has issued a special marine warning for Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York, out 20 nautical miles, New York Harbor, until 2:15 p.m. At 1:30 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 10 nautical miles west of New York Harbor to 11 nautical miles northwest of South Amboy, moving east at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts in excess of 50 knots and small hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boats could suffer significant structural damage in high winds. Small craft could capsize in suddenly higher waves. Severe thunderstorms will be near Kingsburg around 1:55 p.m. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. New Jersey, Mercer County, Somerset County, Monmouth. Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Atlantic County, northeastern Salem County, northern Ocean County, Camden County, southeastern Mercer County, Gloucester County, Burlington County, southern Monmouth County, southeastern Bucks County in southeastern Pennsylvania, central Philadelphia County in southeastern Pennsylvania, southeastern Delaware County in southeastern Pennsylvania, until 2:15 p.m. At 1:32 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Tolletown to Swedesboro, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Philadelphia, Toms River, Trenton, Camden, Gloucester City, Lakewood, Cherry Hill, Bensalem, Jackson, Howell, Evesham, Mount Laurel, Willingboro, Deptford, Voorhees, Medford, West Deptford, Glassboro, Lindenwold, and Hamilton. People attending COVID-19 drive-through testing should seek safe shelter immediately. This includes the following highways: Atlantic City Expressway between mile markers 21 and 44. Garden State Parkway between mile markers 83 and 99. Interstate 195 in New Jersey between mile markers 0 and 34. Interstate 295 in New Jersey between mile markers 8 and 61. Interstate 95 in Pennsylvania between mile markers 14 and 40. New Jersey Turnpike between exits 2 and 8. Interstate 676 in New Jersey between mile markers 0 and 4. Interstate 76 in New Jersey between mile markers 0 and 3. Interstate 76 in Pennsylvania between mile markers 348 and 351. For your protection. In Upton, New York, has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Hudson County in northeastern New Jersey, Union County in northeastern New Jersey, Essex County in northeastern New Jersey, Queens County in southeastern New York, Richmond County in southeastern New York, Kings County in southeastern New York, Manhattan in southeastern New York, southwestern Nassau County in southeastern New York, until 2:15 p.m. At 1:33 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Summit to Kingston, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Severe thunderstorms will be near Elizabeth and Linden around 1:40 p.m. Newark and Bayonne around 1:45 p.m. Jersey City and Hoboken around 1:50 p.m. Midtown Manhattan and Long Island City around 1:55 p.m. Huguenot and Forest Hills around 2 p.m. Clearview Expressway around 2:05 p.m. Rockaway Beach and Coney Island around 2:10 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for coastal and outer waters from Sandy Hook to Little Egg Inlet, New Jersey, until 2:45 p.m. At 1:44 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 nautical miles northwest of South Amboy to 11 nautical miles southwest of Cliffwood Beach to 24 nautical miles west of Pine Beach, moving east at 45 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to nearly 50 knots and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Ocean Gate, Seagirt Reef, Leonardo, Atlantic Highlands, Monmouth Beach, Seabright, Axel Carlson Reef, Silverton, Fairhaven, La Valette, Shark River Reef, Point Pleasant Beach, Belmar, Seaside Park, Manasquan Inlet, Pine Beach, and Sandy Hook Reef. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. Holly, New Jersey has issued a thunderstorm warning for northern Atlantic County, Ocean County, southeastern Burlington County, southeastern Monmouth County, until 3 p.m. At 2:08 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Jackson's Mills to near Old Halfway to near Hamilton, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines is possible. Locations impacted include Toms River, Asbury Park, Lakewood, Jackson, Howell, Barnegat, Teton Falls, Hamilton, Beechwood, Manasquan, Point Pleasant Beach, Egg Harbor City, Tuckerton, Seaside Heights, Lakehurst, Farmingdale, Surf City, Port Republic, Madaloking, and Allenwood. People attending COVID-19 drive-through testing should seek safe shelter immediately. This includes the following highways: Atlantic City Expressway between mile markers 23 and 27. Garden State Parkway between mile markers 48 and 102. Interstate 195 in New Jersey between mile markers 17 and 34. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Mount Holly, New Jersey. To nearly 50 knots and small hail. Inlet, New York out 20 nautical miles, New York Harbor, Long Island South Shore Bays, until 3 p.m. At 2:11 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Island Park to Point Pleasant Beach, moving east at 45 knots. Hazard, wind gusts in excess of 50 knots and large hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boats could suffer significant structural damage in high winds and hail. Small craft could capsize in suddenly higher waves. Severe thunderstorms will be near Barnum Island and Island Park around 2:15 p.m. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Frequent lightning is occurring with these storms. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects. New Jersey has issued a special marine warning for coastal and outer waters from Manasquan Inlet to Great Egg Inlet, New Jersey, until 3:15 p.m. At 2:12 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 nautical miles northwest of Pine Beach to 18 nautical miles northwest of Boise, moving east at 50 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to nearly 50 knots and small hail. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Ocean Gate, Atlantic City, Little Egg Reef, Ship Bottom, Barnegat Light Reef, Garden State South Reef, Harvey Cedars, Fork River, Beach Haven, Barnegat Light, North Beach Haven, Garden State North Reef, Little Egg Inlet, Seaside Park, Brigantine and Pine Beach. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Report severe weather to the Coast Guard or the National Weather Service. The National Weather in southeastern New York, Kings County in southeastern New York, Nassau County in southeastern New York, until 3 p.m. At 2:15 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Oyster Bay to Manasquan, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Severe thunderstorms will be near Oyster Bay and Glen Cove around 2:20 p.m. Huntington and Huntington Station around 2:25 p.m. Northport and Comac around 2:30 p.m. Hauppauge and Brentwood around 2:35 p.m. Stony Brook and Ronkonkoma around 2:40 p.m. Patchogue and Port Jefferson around 2:45 p.m. Middle Island, and Medford around 2:50 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. When, for the at 2:25 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 29 nautical miles northwest of West Hampton Beach to 9 nautical miles southeast of Barren Island, moving east at 50 knots. Hazard, wind gusts in excess of 50 knots and small hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boats could suffer significant structural damage in high winds. Small craft could capsize in suddenly higher waves. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. A severe thunder